Hi, my name's Sue Ellam and I'm a tarot reader, and I have been for 25 years. And I'm using the Mythic Tarot, which are based on Greek mythology.
And I'm Carrie Beleno, intuitive Reiki master teacher, spiritual life coach, trying to help everybody get through this transition that we are all in together. So today's question, funny enough, how do I find calm? I'm not sure that's grammatically correct. How do I find calmness? I don't know. How do I achieve calmness? Anyway, it's all about calm.
Oh,
Yes, and you know, I'm fortunate to have clients. I'm fortunate to be able to do this work that I love as my full-time career, and that is probably one of the prime questions that people come with. They feel restless, they feel anxious, they feel the chaos. And a lot of them are not living chaotic lives. They're just feeling the energy of the chaos. And which reminds me, I wanted to change my YouTube channel to my going theme, which I created several years ago, which was Chaos to Calm. And I wanted to change my title. So it just reminded me, because calm is what we are all searching for. We are searching for the way to detach from the energetic chaos and the real chaos, the 3D chaos. And what I'm doing is coaching people on finding their joy. And sometimes the immediate response is, you know, what joy? There's not a lot of joy out there. I can't go on vacation. I can't see my friends. I can't go to my favorite theme park. I can't wherever. That's where my joy lies. And I'm going to encourage you to dig down deep and find the joy that's in you. What do you love to experience? What are you not doing for yourself that you love? And that can be, you know, taking time every day to read or dance or walk or phone a friend or I don't know, anything that we need to take time to do. Something artistic, something creative, and don't judge it. If you're really bad at it, that's okay. As long as you love it, continue doing it, continue trying it. It's really about disengaging from media, disengaging from others. Even if you love them, that's okay. It's still important to disengage. And okay, I'm also hearing that if you tend to be alone, if you tend to and you enjoy it, stick with it. But if you find yourself in moments of loneliness, that can cause anxiety as well. So it's important at that point then to reach out to someone, reach out to a group, or reach out to a close friend or family member just to connect. So it's really, I guess, about tapping into what your heart is wanting, what your heart wants you to do, what your intuition is calling you to do. Get prepared to do those things. So for instance, I call it creating a toolkit. That comes up often as well. If you know that you're going to enjoy an essential oil bath, make sure you have the essential oils. If you know that you're going to carve out time once a week to read a book, make sure you have the book. If you know that you love to walk with music, then make the playlist so it's ready to go. That when you feel the anxiety or feel the fear or feel the energetic chaos, that you've got your toolkit ready to go tap in to what you love. And I feel like I talked in a giant circle, but
well, you know, it's true. I mean, before I'm going to take the cards on it, obviously, but for me, calm is about trust. Trusting the universe has your back. Trusting that that things are going to work out okay, and So that for me is calm. It's
And
no, yeah.
I'd like to add something to that, if you don't mind.
No, absolutely.
Your soul knows where your calm lies. Your soul has complete vision, circle vision. And your soul knows where your serenity is and where you need to be headed to get to that serenity. So trusting, when Sue says trust the universe, that triggers for me is the universe is your soul. Trust your soul. It is never going to lead you down a dark alley. It's never going to lead you into chaos. So trust that what you hear and feel is right for you.
Yeah. Okay, we've got here the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah. This is about finding calm. It's being prepared to make changes, being prepared to move yourself from a situation which isn't calm, which is chaotic. Move yourself away from people. And I have to disagree in one specific. I don't think everybody does want calm. I do think that there are an element of people that love chaos.
Oh, for sure.
That is how they feel alive. So it's identifying if you've got any of those kind of people in your life, the people that are going to create drama out of a jam sandwich. You know, that is how they operate. And if rather than people who are just dramatic in a moment of crisis and then it goes away, try and move away from the people that love drama, because you'll never be calm around those people. So even if situation feels comfortable, because I mean, was it yesterday, day before, we did one about change. It's making changes. It's like, okay, things aren't bad where I am, but I know, that I can do better somewhere else. So by physically moving yourself from a chaotic situation and into a place where you can be calm, you can be around people that are calm, or you can find a place just to be by yourself for a while. I know a friend of mine has been to, I can't remember, but it's where you're not allowed to talk for days on end.
Some kind of retreat, or
yeah, it's like a retreat, and so you have to vow silence for a week or 10 days or something like that. Sometimes that might work for people, just to have silence, but have knowing there's other people around, but nobody's talking, nobody's giving an opinion, things like that. So I don't know why that popped into my head, but it just did. But it's making a choice to come away from chaotic situations. And the Queen of Swords here, saying only accept the best for yourself and the people you care about. Don't take second best. So many people feel that they can't get the best, because they haven't in the past. It can come from I don't deserve the best. I haven't worked hard enough for the best. It can come from internal blockages. But if you can set your sights to the top of rung of the ladder, not just the bottom couple of rungs, and know that you do deserve the best, and to go after that, you do deserve peace and quiet, peace of mind. You deserve calm, because that's how we re-energize. That's how we're able to cope with the world around us, is by being peaceful inside. It's the difference about having a full night's sleep and only catching an hour. I know if I don't have a decent night's sleep, it's like molehills become mountains, and it's really difficult to function when you're sleep deprived and not being calm. Quite often you are sleep deprived, so you can't function at your best. So therefore, accept the best for yourself, and the things that are creating a lack of calm in your life, they're all transitory, and you can make a choice of walking away from them. There's always an option. My main thing is about telling people they have a choice. Nobody is stuck in a situation that they can't change, one way or another. It is possible to change, and you can do that by creating the world you want to live in your mind, manifesting it, living it. There's a story I heard some years ago, and it was a man who was in a concentration camp, and they got treated badly, as you can imagine, and they used to have to go out to work during the day, and they didn't get fed enough, and a lot of people died, you know. Anyway, he had seen films. He was quite an educated man. He'd read books and seen films and things, and he kept in his mind about walking down Wilshire Boulevard in the States with his girlfriend, and he kept seeing himself walking down that street because he'd seen films about it, looking in the shops and things. So that became his reality rather than the life he was living. And one day the guards were counting out all the prisoners to go out to work detail, and the guard got interrupted and counted one less. And this man hid, and so he wasn't missed. And when everybody had gone off to work, he escaped, and he managed to get to Austria, and he met an American couple, and he told them his story. They took him to America, and one day he walked down Wilshire Boulevard with his girlfriend. I just love stories like that. You have to forgive me. I get so emotional sometimes, it just captures me. But he does, but that is what you can create. We create our own reality. So we don't have to stay in situations of trauma. We can create our way out of it. And not everybody, believes that, and that is why they don't do it. But people bring so much chaos into their life because they believe in chaos. If you flip the switch. If you flip the switch, then you can believe the opposite, and you will attract that opposite. And this man became free, and his girlfriend became his wife, and they walked down Wilshire Boulevard because that had become his reality.
Right.
And that's a true story. Mm-hmm. Can't remember where I read it. It was years ago, and I'm sure other people listening will know that story. But that is, it's funny, the sad things don't make me cry, but the happy things, it always catches me. See,
it shows where your vibration is. That's where your vibration is.
Yeah, and so I get caught every now and again, so you'll probably see more of it over the course of these questions. But only expect the best for yourself, because that is what you can achieve. And here we have the Page of Wands, and this is restlessness. You can do more with your life, and so just be prepared to move away. You can't maybe not do it all at once, but once a fire is lit and you try a kind of small ways of finding calm, if you live a chaotic life, just take half an hour and be completely calm, or just find a place of silence, or just so you can experience some rejuvenation. or go for a walk, do a walking meditation or something. And then gradually you can build that up. Because if you're living in a chaotic house, then people around you, they'll have to get used to the fact that you're disappearing off for half an hour every now and again. So it takes time, because this is a page, it's a beginning of setting up a routine, of setting up me time, time when you can shut the world out and just be calm within yourself. Shut off all your things going on in your head. Like, I've got to go and buy Johnny some new shoes, and I've got what I've got to get for dinner for tonight. Shut all that off just for a few minutes and get this feeling of calm. Because once you've shut all that off, then it becomes addictive. So I want to feel like this more often, and then you can build on that. And with the Ace of Swords, you start to think in new ways, and you can restructure your life in a way around needing some space, needing some time to feel this sense of peace. And there could be, again, if you're living in a house of people, or you've got a community which are quite invasive, and don't blame anybody for that, because we allow it to happen. If people know they can turn up at your house and just ring the bell and come in, because you've always let them, that's not down to them. It's just the barriers, the boundaries. You haven't set your boundaries. The reason I'm talking about this, people getting in the way, this card is about needing to get people on side. And because people won't want you to change, it doesn't always fit in their agenda. They like to have you maybe at the drop of a hat. They can call on you whenever they want, because you've always allowed that to happen. So just tell people you just need some space. Tell them you've got a headache. Do whatever you need to do to say, look, I need some of my own space. So people will support you in it. They know that between 5 and 5:30 you're not available, or something like that. Just get them on side, and then you can get more ideas, and you'll become stronger within yourself, because you'll have given yourself the time to listen to what your inner voice is telling you, listen to what your intuition is telling you. And that will start you on a path of finding more calm, or finding quicker solutions to the things you thought were problems, all that sort of thing, which again creates more calm. You could even down to finding a new route for shopping, which means that it cuts a quarter of an hour off your time, which you wouldn't have thought about because you were always in a panic and you're always kind of dotting from all over the place. Following your intuition means that you can get more done in less time, and that again gives you more time to have some peace and quiet in your life. So those are the cards.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
As always, like, share, and subscribe.
And it's bye from me. Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you tomorrow.